Alrighty. Good morning, everyone, and merry Starlight Celebration, I suppose. Or to those in the real world, belated Merry Christmas and a early Happy New Year. So, I am FFXIV, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV's Dawntrail expansion. And yeah, if you couldn't tell, it's Starlight Celebration time, the Christmas event here in Final Fantasy. So I'll be doing that today. And there's some new Crafter Gatherer quests as well. So I'll be doing those. And I might start the Hildebrand quests, but those tend to be pretty lengthy, so I'll probably save those for another stream. But yeah, that's my plan for today. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to talk to Garanji. Let's see what she has for us. Reach for the stalls. Garanji is in a state of a spot of bother.
Well now, if it isn't Averick. Happy Starlight, my friend, and what a pleasure it is to see you again. Now, I should like to catch up on your recent doings, but I'm afraid I'm rather overwhelmed with preparations at the moment. You see, this year we are hosting a new attraction in the form of a market called the Starlight Stalls. To that end, we have secured the kind cooperation of merchants and artisans across Gridania, who will sell unique Starlight-themed wares. The lights of the stalls are arranged to call to mind the stars above, and we are confident that grown-ups will enjoy the market as much as younglings. Or at least we would be, if we can finish setting up the stalls. The work doesn't seem to be progressing, and we're unable to open the market as scheduled. Say, if you aren't otherwise occupied, might you be willing to assist me? I have a mind to investigate the reason for the delay, and I could use an extra pair of legs on the ground.
Sure.
Thank you so much. Without further ado, please meet me at the market outside the city. The guide yonder will show you there.
Oh, so it's like a little instance area? Do we have some younglings that are interested? Starlight Stalls Guide. I understand you are assisting Miss Garanji. If you would follow me, I will show you to the market. Okay. Oh, it's a neat little instance.
Here it is, Averick, the Starlight Stalls. As you can see, there are workers in the midst of preparation. Let us each speak to a number of them and learn what troubles they might be experiencing.
Okie doke. Aw, these are cute. Bleary-eyed worker.
We're almost done with our preparation. Just discussing how to bring in our wares now. But it's so cold, and I'm so tired. I just want to curl up and sleep. Well, we'll be on our way. Need to keep at it if we want to finish up.
Oh. Danger bongos. There's apparently an S rank in Kalusia.
How fare you with the preparations? I see, I see. Fenio worker.
You're with the celebrants? Our apologies, we'll be ready soon. It's just, we're not accustomed to running an open-air stall, much less when it's so cold. So it's the chill that's affecting everybody. Bane failed. Lending arm a hand, are you? Much obliged. This year, most of us celebrants are here helping the stalls holders set things up. That's because it don't do for them to close up their actual shops. They're spreading themselves thin for our sake, so it's only fair we give them as much support as we can. Even so, the work's taking a toll on everyone. We celebrants would do more, but we can't exactly push things along ourselves. Gotta come up with a good, like, pirate accent someday. I can't do it that well.
You've spoken with some workers? Splendid. So, what were you able to learn? I see. Though everyone is trying their best, having to run their own shops at the same time has left them exhausted, and the cold only compounds matters. We should do something to revive them and ward off the chill, but what would be the best way?
How about handing out hot drinks?
Ah, a splendid idea. That is bound to lift everyone's spirits.
Excuse us.
No, excuse us. Hello, Miss Garanji. Hello, Mr. Adventurer. It's been a while, but you remember us, I hope.
Nope.
The Starlight Celebration is our favorite time of year. The Saint of Nimia brings us presents. The city is adorned with beautiful decorations, and even the grown-ups look like they're having fun. But this year, the grown-ups are really busy and aren't having any fun at all. When we noticed this, the two of us talked for a bit, and we decided we'd like to become little helpers and help them. My, what kind souls you are! 'Tis the very spirit of the Starlight Celebration, and we would be most grateful for your aid. Everick, if you are willing, could you tend to the task of reviving the weary workers with our two little helpers? Splendid. Please source something suitably revitalizing here in Gridania and see it distributed. We celebrants will naturally bear the cost. In the meantime, I shall return to the amphitheater and apprise my fellow celebrants of the situation. If you have any problems, do not hesitate to let me know.
Were you the two kids who had their friend move to Ul'dah and we like made gifts or something or wrote letters?
Yes, we're gonna be little helpers. Hooray! We get to help Miss Garanji. Saline and I will do our best.
Spread the warmth and cheer. Saline is fairly champing at the bit to get started.
If truth be told, we were eavesdropping when Miss Garanji first asked you for help. We really wanted to become helpers, you see. So we already knew that the grown-ups were cold and tired, and we know just the thing for it. That's right, a hot and sweet drink, just like you suggested. It warms me up from my tummy to my fingertips. That's how I get through winters in Gridania, even though I'm from Ul'dah. So come on, let's head to the Carline Canopy and ask Mion for about a drink. Hey, wait!
off they go. Let me look around a bit here. Oh, I got a big Christmas tree over here. Oh, this is pretty. Wonder if they use this for other events and I just kind of forgot about it. Oh, there's a giant tree in the middle. Completely missed that. I think there's a bridge up there. How do we get up there? Hup. This must be a pen for something. Oh, those are cute. Oh, a little happy snowman. Or snow woman, maybe. What do we have up here? Oh, just circles around. That snowman looks so meh. Well, I'm sure somebody tried their hardest on it. Okay, back we go. Okay, to the car line canopy. Oh, that guy's ready for a snowball fight. Wait a second. If I use... Ha! I can't throw snowballs. Okay, let's see. Fastest way there is the airship landing. Okay. Oh, we have to start outside. Hey, Jenny.
Ah, there you are, mister. Saline went on in even though our parents said children shouldn't go to the Carline canopy alone. I decided to wait for you so I don't get in trouble.
Aw.
Young Saline has explained everything. You wish to serve drinks to the folks setting up at the Starlight stalls, yes? The canopy will have a stall too, but we've managed to finish our own preparations, so we'd be more than happy to assist. Wait a moment.
Oh, that's a cute cup. Look at that. A little Moogle in there.
I've prepared a cask of mulled punch, full of fruit and laced with spices. It'll fix the cold and weary right up. It'll fix the cold and weary right up. To mark the season, the canopy was actually planning to offer a selection of hot beverages in these special mugs. We'd appreciate it if you could use them to distribute the punch. It'd be excellent promotion for our establishment. We will. Thank you, Mion.
The cask is too heavy for little ones, but it shouldn't be a problem for a strapping adventurer such as yourself, yes? Ho ho ho! To you who toil to make this Starlight Celebration wonderful, I would present a gift. I chanced to be passing when I heard your conversation. I bid you follow me, my hard-working little helpers. Aw.
A Starlight Chocobo! And it's got a basket and a cask.
'Tis an excellent idea indeed to provide mold punch to the cold and weary workers at the Starlight stalls. To help you with your task, I took the liberty of borrowing a chocobo from the stables and attired the fellow in a manner befitting the occasion. So go forth, little helpers, and restore warmth and cheer to those in need.
Yes, sir.
My, what a spirited pair you are! If you would come with me, I shall see that you look the part as well. I'll load up the chocobo and have some take it to the market. Please feel free to go on ahead. Where are we? Oh, we're back here. Okay. Back to the stalls. Okay. Back we go. Aww. Quack, quack.
Look at our clothes, mister. Great, aren't they? The saint is amazing. Before we knew what was happening, he had already measured us and crafted our garments. A person from the Carline Canopy also brought the chocobo, so everything is set. Right, let's split up and hand out the punch while it's still hot. We've already filled some mugs to take around, so we'll leave the chocobo to you. We'll meet up again when we finished.
Alright, chocobo, what's our job? Quack, quack. Chocobo's eager to begin. Lead it around the Starlight stalls and distribute mold punch to the workers. Oh, he's accompanying me. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to Bainfield. I thought Am went back to town. Is everything all right? What do you know? Mold punch. We appreciate you looking out for us celebrants too. What's that? The celebrants are handing out hot drinks. Do your thing, Chocobo. It's so blessedly warm. My fingers had frozen up, but I'm already starting to feel them again. Thank you. Let's see.
I thought I saw a pair of children handing out something. You're with them, are you?
Yep, we got drinks for everybody.
Oh ho, mulled punch. This is just what we needed to see us through our preparation. We'll enjoy it together, thank you.
Oh, Dusk White Elf. I don't see many of them. Let's see. Where are we going next? Over here, I'm guessing? Yeah, here we go.
Thank you for your hard work. You're with the children, are you?
The spices in the drink ought to wake us up.
Thank you. There you are, mister. Thank you for your help. You too, big fella. We saw you working hard taking the cask around. It must be much lighter now. We've just finished handing out the punch ourselves. Everyone was really happy. They all say they're just about done setting up, which means the Starlight stalls can finally open. Miss Garanji will be pleased to see how well things are coming along. Could you go to the amphitheater and fetch her?
I'm very good at fetching. Okay, back we go again. Oh, gets the chocobo stain with them. Oh, it's daytime now.
Ah, it's you, Everick. I've assigned celebrants to assist the stallholders in transporting wares. That should help to ease their burdens. Now then, how are you and the children faring in your efforts?
We're all done.
The mulled punch worked wonders, and everyone has just about finished setting up? Marvelous! I shall head to the venue at once.
Oh, is this new music?
Oh, what a relief that the market is open as planned. And by all accounts, it's in no small part thanks to the mulled punch you served. I'm truly grateful to all of you. I think the fellow is saying, "You're welcome." For your hard work, my feathered friend, you can expect a special delivery of Gishel greens to the stables. Helping out was lots of fun. I hope we can do it again. Absolutely, but for now, you may leave the rest to us celebrants. We'll make certain that everything runs smoothly, so run along and enjoy the festival that you helped to make possible. We will, but first things first. You've been working very hard too, Miss Garanji. You deserve a break yourself. That's right. So let's all have some old punch together, while it's still nice and warm. Oh my! I'd be delighted.
No, there's people here. And there's a person here.
Allow me to thank you again, Everick. It's because of your kind assistance that we're now able to hold the market. By the by, after Saline and Tenny went off, I went to return our trusty Chocobo assistant to the stables. And when I removed his barding, a note came tumbling out. It read, "To our not-so-little helper Everick, who helped little ones do big things, I present this gift of my own crafting." It seems clear the saint intended for you to have the barding, so do take it with you. You've more than earned it. Now then, you are doubtless keen to explore the stalls, so I won't keep you any longer. While the celebrations continue, the guide will show you here whenever you like, so please enjoy yourself to the fullest.
Aww. The vendors at the Starlight stalls are now open for business. Oh. That's cute Lalafell gear. We got somebody in an outfit as well. Okay. I'm glad they finally added some new music to the event. It's really nice. Let's see. Oh, got some chocobos in there. Oh, I wish they actually let us buy this stuff. Look at these little chocobo cookies. These are adorable. And little glowy chocobo lamps back there too. What we got here? Big giant turkey. Or maybe a chocobo. Who knows? You gonna eat that all by yourself, dude? Well, who knows? Food vendor. Oh. You actually sell food. Oh, look at this little cake here. Little snowman on it. Oh, look at the little, what would that be? Mandragora Queen, there we go. That's cute. Got a little Christmas tree over here, it's very sparkly. A little Gubu. Little snowman. Oh, we got these guys here. Oh, it's Sylphie! Hi, Sylphie. She was from the White Mage quests, if I remember correctly. Boy, it's been a while since I did those. Oh, I'm glad she's out and about. Let's see, what else we got here? These little Moogle lamps. Moogle slippers. Moogle heads. I think those are the Moogle orchestrions up there. I think you can buy those from the Mog Station shop. Quick. Chocobo's singing. She's enjoying the celebration too. I cannot help but be reminded of our concert. Oh. I think it's Moogles at the stall. I feel like I should recognize you guys from somewhere. Concert. Oh. What's that? Like I just heard somebody run by. Or something skitter by. A flower vendor. What do we have here? Oh. Where do you normally get these from? Hold on, I'm curious. Because I think I remember buying these off the market board. I thought they were kind of expensive. Let's see. Dimension. Castle. Vase. Final Fantasy 14. What's this NPC's name? Does she have a name? No, just flower vendor. Huh. There might be somebody in Gridania. Huh, I'll have to look into that. Interesting. Lots of seeds. They've added a lot of seeds. I'm kind of surprised that they keep adding new flowers. Like, I didn't know people were like so interested in growing them, I guess. Like, look at all these. There's tons of them. Like, what do you do with them? Like, you can craft them into some like hair accessories or head accessories, but that's kind of it. Some necklaces too, I think. Huh. Maybe I'll stock up. Look at this guy. Makes me think of like Wario or something. Oh, little Pictomancer there. Oh no, they crashed! Oh, the presents are out here. That's cute. Okay, so are there no like actual vendors? Wait, what do we have here? Starlight Supplier? Ah, here we go. Why don't they show up on the map? Merchants from all over Gridania are represented here at the Starlight Stalls. Okay. So this is new. Get that. New poster. Grab that. Starlight Mug Tower. Starlight Kinder Punch. Maybe I'll buy more of these later. And over here, Sundries vendor. What do you sell? Ah, dyes and stuff. Oh, you're the Carpenter Guilds guy. Oh, these are cute too. Why can't we actually purchase any of these? Look at those little Moogles with the Santa hats. It's adorable. And little Christmas trees too. I would totally buy a bunch of this stuff. Oh, and there's the Botanist Guild's Guildmaster, whose name I can't remember. Fafusha? Something like that? Oh, here's Saline and Tenny.
Mother and father will be so surprised when they see me in this outfit. Being a little helper was so much fun. I'm gonna tell my friends in Ul'dah all about it.
Okay. Oh, I should use what I got here. There we go. Got some kids over here.
Whoa, this is amazing.
Back to posing. Okay. Well, I guess that is the end of the event. Starlight Stalls Guide. Okay. That's neat. They came up with a little instance area. Starlight Supplier. Oh, you got like little reindeer antlers on. Actually cold in that outfit? Oh, we could have just bought it right here. Gotcha. Okay. Well, cool. That was cute. That was fun. Okay. Well, with that out of the way, let's move on back across the salt to Tuliolal. And to the the gathering and crafter quests. Who do I want to dress up as for this? Let's do Goldsmith. Okay, so we got one right down here, and it's the Wachumeqimeqi quests. Okay. Actually, let's go straight to Wachumeqimeqi first, because I imagine that's going to take place here. Could be wrong, though. Hello, Rupley. Hidden present. I actually don't know what it is, so I guess I'll find out. Appreciated value. Rupley is gladdened by your presence in Wachumeqimeqi. Well, if it isn't Averick, come to sample the fruits of your labor. These shops have gone from failing to flourishing. And with business booming, a delightful little idea has been simmering in the back of my mind. A plan I'd always hoped to put into motion, and now I believe I can. Now that I think on it, your help would go a long way to ensuring its success. Might you be willing to hear the particulars? Ah, but the middle of a clamorous market is no place for such conversation. Would you wait for me at the Gornatruck Gleam Sands? Sure. Okay, that's over here. We're getting quite far away from the market. My apologies for the wait. Time is bell, as they say. Let's not waste a moment more. As you know, our country has endured much in recent times. The Rite of Succession had scarcely concluded when that dome appeared in Yassulani. Then came the invasion, and the former Dawn servant was slain. Even so, I cannot help but feel the strife has only strengthened the bonds between the peoples of Tural. Why, even the Yokui have seen fit to come down from the mountains to visit. More heartening still, the Tuliyolan citizens previously thought lost to the dome have been returning home in greater and greater numbers. I can only assume we owe it to the government's efforts to repair the railroad. All that being said, I think what we need now is a good sale, don't you? Yes, a sale of prodigious proportions to celebrate our nation's melting pot of myriad cultures. After all, what is Tuliyola if not a house of countless beads itself? We'll call it the Wachumeqimeqi Appreciation Sale and invite vendors from across the continent to take part. Doesn't that sound splendid? As it happens, a merchant by the name of Mablu has been traveling around Tural on my behalf, speaking to anyone and everyone who might be interested. Everyone save those still living in the dome, but I feel it'd be remiss of me not to extend them an invitation. Our relationship with them is a complicated one, to be sure, but Tural is no less their home than ours. Their presence here would afford us all the chance to extend a hand in friendship. Yet, I am woefully uneducated about their culture, and truthfully, making arrangements for this event has demanded the sole focus of my attention. Which is why I'd like to enlist the aid of someone intimately familiar with their present circumstances. Someone like you. Provided it's not too much trouble, of course. None shall go unappreciated on my watch. Thank you, Everick. You might be the most dependable artisan I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. Aww. But Wachumeqimeqi has no shortage of candidates vying for that title. In fact, these fine folks have volunteered to assist with all facets of the event preparations. Ropley's enlisted your help as well, has he? Then we're a veritable army's worth of support behind us. Ropley has assigned me to the Yassulani expedition. I'm glad to be traveling with you, friend. And me. Got my shock to raw permit, and I'm raring to go. While you three are off handling that, the rest of us put some eye-catching advertisements for the big event. With quantity and quality in equal measure, of course. I am pleased to say that Zemuweni has also volunteered to assist in the preparations, though I suspect his motivations lie entirely in the prospect of hearing tales from the dome. In any case, I pray for a sizable turnout. Well then, expedition team, your destination is the settlement found on the outskirts within the dome. Everick, can I count on you to lead the way? Aw. Come on guys, let's go.
Wonderful. Travel safely and report back once they're settled in. As for the rest of us, let's get to work. Remember, no one is to overexert themselves, for we need as many hands as we can to get to help our customers once the sale is underway. Oops.
Outskirts, here we come.
When I said I might soon embark on a journey, I must confess this is not what I had in mind. Nevertheless, I am ready when you are, Averick. With the train running again, I doubt our trip will be especially eventful, but Uvlo insisted on tagging along as bodyguard. Our little cadre is quickly becoming a merry band, it seems.
And the more the merrier. Seeing as Pashinine's in town for a visit, I invited him along too. Now what say we mosey on out?
Aw, great. Shuni? I knew Yastelani had changed, but this is... How have the Shatona managed to survive out here all this time? I'm a hunter first and foremost, which isn't to say I don't have experience as a guard. Still, it was a relief to have you with us. Hey, Pashanine. I admit, it is nerve-wracking to be so far from home, but Uvlo has proven reliable in combat. As have my magics, of course.
The desert had my feathers fluffing up something fierce, and now this lightning's got my wings all tingly. The sooner we finish our work here, the better. Now, how do you reckon we go about asking these folk to join our event? Seeing how different life must be here, I worry we might not see eye to eye.
Same as we'd ask any good neighbor.
Nothing else for it, eh? Let's split up and start inquiring. But just know we'll be counting on you to fish us out of trouble if it comes to it.
Forgot how big this area was. Oh, there's Tanohanu. Oh, Averick, thank goodness you're here. Talks aren't going as well as we'd hoped. Uh-oh, what's going on? You want me to go where?
Perfect timing, Averick. I was just asking this fine lad if he'd come and see Tuliolal. But,
Sorry, but I'm not sure I want to travel outside the barrier. Granted, I was born and raised in Yastelani, but I was a child then. I scarcely remember it. As far as I'm concerned, this is my home now. Wait a moment. Aren't you the visitor who was asking about fish native to Heritage Found? What was that about, if I may? This formidable fisherman came here at my request and caught a fomasturgeon that I might master my tribe's magical arts. And he managed to hook one. That's no small feat.
A fellow aficionado, are we? Tell you what, make the trip to Tuliolal, and you're welcome to browse my collection of fresh, fantastic specimens at Fish Fancy's Donahanu.
Now that's an offer I'd be hard-pressed to refuse. Oh, why not? Perhaps I'll invite my family along too.
Thank you, thank you. But before I let you go, I'd love to hear a bit more about the local swimmers. They've certainly become fast friends, haven't they? I suppose I should have expected to find fish enthusiasts in every far-flung corner of the realm. If nothing else, everything appears to be going swimmingly now. Leave it to us, and we'll see to it that he and his family make it safely to Tuliolao. Okay. I never dared imagine you and that fulma sturgeon could have led to such a riveting conversation. But worry not, Averick. I do believe we can take it from here. Now you've got me curious about what lies beyond the barrier. I want to see it with my own 2 eyes. All of it, fish included. This one's got a discerning eye for fancy fish, let me tell you. Forgetting our mission? Who, me? No, sir. Hey, you're forming relationships. That's what's important. Let's see, somebody over here too. Here we go. Shatona supplier. All right, you have my attention. For a blessing, we managed to find someone willing to hear us out, but it remains uncertain whether Master Shudi's efforts will elicit a favorable response. And, since it is an appreciation sale for all the peoples of Toral, naturally, the citizens of Alexandria would be most welcome to take part. That sounds like a marvelous idea. I am something of a traveling merchant myself, you know. From local farm produce to electrope ore, I aid in the distribution of all manner of supplies. Perhaps someone along my network of contacts could help me put together a storefront for your event. So the Shatona way of life within the dome is no different than without, centered on the blessings of the land. Blessings of the land. You sound like my mother. Perhaps our way of living is the same, or perhaps not. I've never even seen the old Nyasulani, so it's hard to know for sure. Say, before we worry ourselves with this appreciation sale, why don't the 2 of us get properly acquainted? I'm sure there's much you could teach me. Oh. To teach? You misunderstand. I am no expert on the Shatona. I'm merely a visiting Viera from Authard. What does that have to do with anything? She's into you, Uvlo. I suppose it doesn't? While Uvlo is undeniably great fun to tease, I must ask you press no further. We need all the able hands we can get to prepare for the sale, and I'm not leaving without him. Fine, fine. In lieu of an apology, I'll be sure to inquire with all relevant parties. I hope we'll meet again at the sale. Oh, I thought she was interested in him. Maybe she was, maybe she wasn't, I don't know. The expedition team appears to have all matters well in hand. Now would be an opportune time to return to Tuliolao and inform Ropley of their success. Okay. It would appear our negotiations are off to a smooth start. Rest assured, we will work together to see this through to the end. I mustn't assume the Shatona are identical to my own people, and yet I can't deny there are no few similarities. Am I merely fumbling for excuses? I feel like you're overthinking it, Uvlo. Okay, back we go. Wachumeqimeqi. Oh, you got a little airship here, a little balloon thing. Or I guess the mini one. What are you guys up to? Shops are closed while we put together decorations for the big event. If you're looking for Pamika, she's handling the paperwork, and Giralda's off spreading the word.
Everick, already finished speaking with the denizens of the dome, are you? I should have known it wouldn't take you long.
Okay, somebody's gonna say anything about this little blimp that you got here? Okay. I see you've returned from the dome. The expedition team is finding success, I hope? Yep, moderate success. Excellent. You have my thanks for overseeing their efforts. While you're at it, would you do me a favor and check on the rest of our dear shopkeepers? In particular, I'd like to know how Pamika and Zemoweni are faring, and I think they would be heartened to see you. You'll find them processing entrance at the Arch of the Dawn. Okay. Over here. It's a cool looking little hat. Oh, it's Astrologian hat. I think. Huh. Here we go. Oh, one of the Yokui. I heard Pamika would be taking part in the sale, so I've offered to help. Wouldn't want her hand falling off from all that. Wouldn't want her hand falling off from all that writing now, would we? Fortunately, Brooke Evie was quite willing to give me time off.
To reserve a stall for the event, you must first submit the proper paperwork, but if you'd like, I can help you fill it out. You need only tell me what to write. By all means, spare me the hassle. But first, are alpacas allowed in the market? Peddlers like myself won't have any business at all, were it not for our fuzzy four-legged friends. I see. Let's write in a request under special accommodations, then. So long as you keep the stall clean, I don't foresee any issues.
Thank you kindly. She's very well behaved, I assure you.
By the way, what's this I hear about an establishment serving juice blends? Most days I get by on mate, but I'd love to stop by and have a cup if I find the time. We're currently compiling a catalog of all the storefronts that will be open for business during the sale. I'm sure you'll find plenty that suits your fancy.
I deal primarily in stone sculptures, as well as the tools traditionally used to carve them. All created in miniature, of course, to fit Tuliolan hands.
Wonderful. Everything seems to be in order. Allow me to fill out a vendor application on your behalf. If you should have further need of my pen to prepare signboards or price tags, I would be happy to assist you.
That would be most helpful. The script here holds no meaning to a Yokui like myself.
This sale is shaping up to be a most wondrous event, would you not agree? A beautiful tapestry of different cultures, threaded together by the spoken word. Which reminds me, I'd love to hear more about your culture. Surely you have a little time between tasks. Zimmerwenny, you scoundrel. Is this why you volunteered to help?
Maybe. Hello. You needn't worry about us, Averick. We're tasked with welcoming all visiting merchants, and it's been a steady stream thus far. Really, if anyone's struggling at the moment, I fear it might be Zeroja. She agreed to handle event promotions so we could focus on assisting visitors. You should be able to find her at Bright Bloom Post. Okay, we'll take a look. We're working hard to ensure that the merchants who participate have to do as little paperwork as possible. After all, we want them to enjoy the event too. Having worked at Chevalier of Tea, I'm confident in my ability to make customers from all corners of Tyrol feel at home. The key is to find common understanding, be it through careful explanation or apt comparison. Okay. Let's see. And we're heading all the way up there. I think we can take a shortcut through here. Then we go up here. Then we go up here. There we go. Aw, this little cutie. Okay, back up here. Aw, Townerook. Big heart thanks for the sweatwork of the Landsguard. I know just how hard you folks work every day to keep Tuliyollal safe, and I have just the thing to put a spring back in your step. This event is about giving heart thanks for the sweatwork of the whole community, and that includes land guarding. Tell all your fighty friends to come and drink Juicy Mix at the Wachumeqimeqi Appreciation Sale. Oh, he's excited. Sorry, Averick. I didn't mean to ignore you. I just couldn't risk losing my momentum. We're handing out free samples, you see, to help promote the sale. Houndrook's been a great help thus far. Almost no grumbling, if you can believe it. I'm a little nervous for our Alexandrian guests to sample our wares, though. What if they hate all of our drinks? You've spent some time inside the dome, haven't you, Averick? What can you tell me about the Alexandrian palate? They have energizing drinks in vibrant colors. That kind of make you glow in vibrant colors as well. You know, that sounds a lot like Bunawa soda. Maybe they will like my drinks after all. Zeroja will never be a master juice keep while spouting the doubt feels of an amateur. Oh. I beg your pardon. I was merely trying to be considerate of our customers' preferences. Is Averick ear catching these arrow flaps? If it wasn't for professional stuff seeker Hanarook, Zeroja would give herself belly pains from so much overthink. Oh, I'm glad to see they get along. Ignore our squabbling, Averick. You've given me the confidence I need to offer my refreshments to everyone who visits Wachumeqimeqi, no matter where they come from. More importantly, I do believe Raul Soj and her assistant are building us some rather unique promotional decorations at her workshop. You should go and see for yourself, if you haven't already. Ah, so that's what the little balloons are for.
Hamnarok is eager for Domelanders to try Brunoa soda. The fizzy pops alone are worth a taste sip.
Do you think the rest of the expedition team will stay for a meal while they're in the dome? I'd love to get some inspiration for a new juice blend.
Okay, back to Wachumeqimeqi.
Everick, already finished speaking with the denizens of the dome, are you? I should have known it wouldn't take you long.
Ah, welcome back, Averick. I take it things are going well out in the dome? Glad to hear it. While you've been gone, me and Bapani have been rigging up these big old decorations for the appreciation sale.
I designed them to resemble dirigibles, like those stationed at the landing to the west. To me, they are a symbol of Tuliyola, connecting all of our disparate communities in a fashion not unlike the chain of a necklace. Progress has been steady too, owing to Pamika's generous provision of cloth and paper. Now all that's left is to decorate the Wachumeqimeqi with our finished pieces. But, well, now that you're here, might you be willing to place them for us? I'd like to use the time we have left to keep building, if that's alright. I think a few more would really set the mood.
We really want this place to be, the sale to be a success, Averick. Once you've finished, let Ropley know we're nearly done here, yeah? Okay. I'll stuff them in my bag of infinite stuff. Let's see, so we gotta head in this direction, or the opposite direction, I mean. I know there's nothing interesting beyond here, but I want to jump the fence. Okay, let's see. There we go. Another one over here. If they actually floated up in the air, though, I think that'd be more impressive looking. But oh well. Then one right here. Okay. There we go. Tell me, Everick, how's everyone doing? They seem to be doing quite well. It seems they're as passionate about the sale as I am. I appreciate you checking in on them. Likewise, my preparations are proceeding apace. All that remains now is to ensure that our visitors are permitted entry into Tuliyola. Speaking of which, I received word from Shunyi that he and the others will be here soon, accompanied by all those who wish to peddle their wares at the sale. Why, I can see the balloons from here. There's nothing like adding a touch of a flair to a busy market, don't you think? If everything keeps to schedule, it won't be long before the Wachumeqimeqi Appreciation Sale is ready to begin. Stay and watch a while, won't you? Okay, we shall observe. I'd rather partake and buy things, but I can just observe, I suppose. Aw, little baby. And he's excited. That's adorable. Not as adorable as King Baby, but still pretty adorable. Look at him go.
How about a Bunawa soda? The herbs and spices will perk you right up.
Best of all, first-timers can taste sip the crisp, cold fizzy pops free of charge.
A letter to a relative here in town? Certainly. And you're in luck. We're offering a special discount today.
While we're at it, we should tell them of your new home. Any recent developments to share? How about a sturdy set of metal tools? We'll have them ready for you before you leave.
And we'll craft them to fit your hands, of course. Quality guaranteed.
Now tell me, ladies, which of these fancy catches do you fancy the most?
Oh, I can finally hit the button now. If you're interested, I can teach you how to cook them. Oh, and away we go again. Rest assured, I have no intention of closing shop either way, especially now that I have a reliable supplier. Aww. Did I not hear her invite you to browse her wares? Have you no interest? Of course I do. She said that she's brought a variety of traditional Alexandrian handicrafts and other national exports. But I'm, on duty at the moment. Oh. The Insta-food. Food pellets. Oh, Averick. The Wachumeqimeqi Appreciation Sale is a tremendous success. It warms my heart to see so many happy faces. And on both sides of the bartering table. Commerce is a delicate balance between supply and demand, between customers who labor for coin to spend, be it Pell or Gil, and merchants who labor to receive it, only to spend it elsewhere in turn. In that way, we are Wachumeqimeqi, all of us beads on the chain of commerce. Now, what are you waiting for? This is a golden sales opportunity. Get out there and browse to your heart's content. I don't actually get to check out the sale. Sad. Truly, it's a joy to know that so many have enjoyed the sale. And to think, were it not for the support of a skilled artisan like yourself, our fair shops might still be struggling to this day. Yes, I dare say this event was a gesture of appreciation for you as well, Averick. I hope we can always count on your patronage here in Wachumeqimeqi. What we get? Oh, Wachumeqimeqi balloon. Add intrigue to your abode with a little piece of the Wachumeqimeqi Appreciation Sale. Trade and true. Let's see. Okay, little of a disappointing reward compared to the other crafting gathering quests, but not bad. Okay, so that takes care of that. Actually, wait, what do we get from... Wait, we got this little guy here for the last set of quests in the Studium. And then for the Crystarium quests... I don't even remember what we got for that. Let's see. Well, anyway, I believe the next one we're going to unlock is the new custom deliveries. And obviously that'll take a couple weeks. And I don't think there's too much story in that, but we'll see. Railroad employee. Oh, there's Nashi over there. Wait, if Nashi's here... Where's our little Lalafell friend? Nope, did not come along this time. Usually there's little... Oh, there he is. The stalker Lalafell. You've been spotted, little guy. It's funny that they make that such a reoccurring thing. Let's see, laying new tracks. This railroad employee has come to Tuliolal in search of you. There you are. I'm so glad I found you. I work over at Shaktaral Railing. Shenze asked me to send you his way if I happen to see you. Not to alarm you, but there's trouble at the company again. It would mean the world if you could stop by and speak with him. He said he'd be waiting for you at Shaloni Station. Alrighty. Let's see. Shenawezi Springs, or Shishenawezi Springs. Let's see. There he is. Hey there, Shenze. Sweet baby Sunbeard, it's Averick. Oh, the Sunbeards. Those are those little fluffy... I can't really say what they are, but they're fluffy. What a relief to see you. First, I want to say how much we all appreciate you and the Dawn Servants for finding the solution to our noise problem. With our new and improved train ready to roll, Shaktaral Railing is back in business. But, for some reason, things have grown tense between Nituikwe and the Chief. When we ask them about it, they insist nothing's wrong. That's why we need you, Averick. After all you've done for us, they'd be fools not to trust you. So what do you say? Will you help us figure out what's got them so hot under the collar? They're at the office right now over in Shishenawezi Springs. Go on ahead, I'll be right behind you. You mean where I just was? Alright. Is it right here? I think so. Let's see, we got a lover's quarrel here or something? Oh, it's you, Averick. Sorry, but as you can see, I've got my hands full at the moment. Uh-oh. So we're not being subtle about this, are we? Shenze? Zapia? You two didn't ask him here, did you? See what I mean? The whole damn company can tell something's off Nituikwe. We need to come to an agreement on this. Well, nothing you say is going to change my mind, so I suggest you start listening to reason. Reason? Give me one good reason why we ought to take you out of the driver's seat. Oh, don't be so dramatic. Look at you all, shaking like Ronic calves. Why are you three even here?
The boys got so worried that they came crying to you. Well, I'm sorry that dragged you into this. Now that you're here, though, I reckon we could use the unbiased perspective. Fine. You want the whole story? As you all know, Valkona and Everick went to great lengths to help us construct a much quieter locomotive. We've resumed northbound service to just outside of Vanguard, where the tracks end, but our work is far from over.
As it stands, our company is faced with two large-scale projects. The first is to keep our daily operations run smoothly in order to bring in revenue. Business as usual, in other words. The second, however, is a new challenge, reconnecting the tracks through Vanguard to Yasalana Station. We're willing to perform the repairs ourselves, of course, but the land now falls under Alexandria's dome, beyond our jurisdiction. We can't just leave the tracks as they are, so we've been negotiating with the Wing of Reflection behind the scenes to make the necessary arrangements. On top of all his other duties, of which there are far too many, the new train is in many ways still a prototype, and we have a supply shortage. That's why I offered to step down from driving to run the station, but this oaf won't even consider it. He'd rather work himself into an early grave, I suppose. He just knows you're happiest at the throttle is all. And it's clear you're both worried sick about each other, so why not? The point is, I wouldn't need to give up driving if we could just convince a competent artisan to keep us stocked. I could help, for a price.
Whoa! You take commissions, Everick? Well now, that changes things. With fewer duties on the administrative side, she can manage both well enough. Can I count on you to assist Nitawiqwe with our daily operations then? Thank you, Everick. You'll be an asset to the railing.
Well then, we have much to discuss. Will you step outside with me for a moment? Right. Now that Everick has matters well in hand, the two of us had better get back to work. Thanks again.
I can't thank you enough for offering to help. If I'd known you'd take commissions, I'd have asked long ago.
Words can scarcely express how relieved I am to have your help, Miss Everick. Now, I'll get straight to the point. You ever tried keeping a locomotive quiet? It'll take plenty of polish and plenty more maintenance, keeping everything in pristine condition. To ensure the work flows smoothly, allow me to introduce you to our local vendors. Oh, hello. If you require any materials, there's a good chance Payapui sells them. As for Kanana, she'll take your scripts in exchange for a variety of quality goods. Anyway, I'll leave you to get started. Whenever you have something to deliver, come and speak with me. Alrighty. New custom deliveries unlocked. Okay, so what are we delivering today? Yes. Rail grindstone, okay. So, oh wait, hold on. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm already pretty much capped on purple scripts. So let's trade those in, and then get building some rail grindstones. What class or job do I need to level up? Let's go with blacksmith. Yeah, no, actually we'll do armor. There we go. Oh, who's got a little penguin? He's so cute. Aw, look at the little guy. It's adorable. Okay, let's see. First script exchange. I believe we have all of the master recipes. Have that. Yep. And I have that. Okay. Oops. So in that case, yeah, I guess we'll exchange for materia. I got 68 of these, 56 of these, and 54 of these. So let's exchange that. There we go. And now I need rail grindstone components. I'm guessing 6. Okay. So let's get crafting. Custom deliveries. Rail grindstone level 90. Okay. Okay. Get one of these. Oh, good condition. Shoot, be better with veneration. Yeah, I'll just do veneration. And then we'll do groundwork. There we go. Let's see, do I have... No, I don't think I learned, what is it called? Immaculate Mend, that's right. Okay, so in that case, we'll use Master's Mend. Here we go. Hasty Touch. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, I always forget. I can use Innovation. Okay, I think we got more than enough with that. Great Strides. Firecutt's Blessing. There we go. And there we go. Craft another one. Groundwork. There we go. Master's Mend. Innovation. Oh, Precise Touch. Prudent Touch. Okay, I'm guessing that'll push us over the top. There we go. There's 2. Also memory, veneration, final appraisal, groundwork, Master's Mend, prudent touch, forgot about innovation. There we go. Bunch of prudent touches. Six, I think, will be enough. Innovation, Great Strides, Firecutt's Blessing. There we go. And end with intensive synthesis, unnecessary. There we go. And rinse and repeat. Muscle memory, veneration, final appraisal, groundwork, innovation, prudent touch. Oops, forgot to use Master's Mend. And so, oh, excellent. Let's use Precise Touch. There we go. Oh, well, that's all we needed. Nice. 2 more to go. Muscle memory, veneration, final appraisal, groundwork, Master's Mend, innovation. Oops, innovation. Ah, shoot, I missed the good. Nah, not a big deal. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2. Oh, that's more than enough. I could probably do like 4, maybe, or 5. There we go. 1 more to go. Muscle memory, veneration, final appraisal, groundwork, Master's Mend, innovation, prudent touch. 2, 3, 4. Let's try 5. Will that be enough? Innovation, great strides, 2,800. So 5. Yep, that'll do. And there we go. So let's go and deliver them. Yes. Okay, there we go. So, yep, above and beyond for that. Nice. The key to keeping the trains running quiet is to minimize creaks and groans. And that's why we regularly polish any parts that are quick to wear, like the wheels. Averick, you've outdone yourself. I could scour the springs and never find something half as good as this. Well, you're very welcome. Deliver this. There we go. Deliver this. Oh. Oh, shoot. Did I only need to craft 3 of them? Darn it. I forgot how these work. Sorry I took a while. As I was shelving the supplies, Wallaka got curious to see your handiwork. Suffice it to say, you've exceeded his expectations too. Very good. We really owe you, Averick. With our training running so quietly, the Ronik are back to grazing undisturbed, and the locals have you to thank for that. Our passengers like it too, and when they're happy, the railing's happy. Watching these dome folk cry tears of joy after being cut from Shaloni for so long, I couldn't be prouder of our work. Speaking of which, there was another project I'd like your help with. Give me some time to iron out the particulars, and I'll be in touch, alright? Nituikwe is pleased with your efforts. She now considers you a marriage mediator. I'm happy to bring couples together. And yet, there's still much work to be done if the Shaktural railing is to continue operating smoothly. To that end, Nituikwe has a new favor to ask of you. Now then, I'd like to speak with you about the next project I have in mind. Something I think our passengers need, For the Dome Dwellers, some 30 years have passed, yeah? That would explain why so many of our southbound riders are middle-aged and older. Yet, save for our noise dampening efforts, the train has largely remained the same, particularly the interior. With poor lighting and hard wooden seats, I doubt our elderly passengers will find it as tolerable as before. So, it's time we made some improvements. Going forward, we're looking for supplies or materials to brighten up and soften our carriage interiors. I hope we can count on you. Well, I crafted 3 more than I needed. Oh well. I got some experience for crafting them at least. And yes, I could just like save them for when they kind of circle back again, but that's going to be 3 slots of inventory space that I could use for other stuff. Okay, merchant, carriage seat components. There we go. Let's try this again now. Okay. Yep, we got a good condition, so intensive synthesis. There we go. Jump right to innovation. Prudent touch. I think we can get to 5, we should be good. Oh, or an excellent might do it too. 3,800. That would be more than enough. Let's do it. There we go. There's 1 row of plush carriage seating. These luxurious cushioned seats offer superior comfort for those train rides of any duration, or for train rides of any duration. Muscle memory. How I'm doing this as an armorer, I do not know, but we're not going to ask questions like that. Groundwork, innovation, prudent touch. Oops, forgot to use Master's Mend again. Okay, an innovation, great strides. By our God's blessing, will this be enough? Yes, it will. There we go. 1 more to go. Muscle memory. Ooh, we got an excellent already. Precise touch. Then veneration. Final appraisal. Groundwork. Innovation. Oh shoot, that's a bad choice. Ah well. Master's Mend. Doesn't matter all that much. Oh, I missed a good condition. It was too hasty. Oh, we're almost done anyway. There we go. Okay. Now we can turn these in. Should level up too, which would be nice. Just who I was hoping to see. We're remodeling the carriage interiors for a more comfortable ride. Understood. Here's some very comfortable plush carriage seating. As I've said, many passengers traveling out of the dome are at an age where rest is paramount. I'd like for them to be seated comfortably. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. What is this? A Yakawak core. Oh, nifty. Here's number 2. And number 3. Nice. I appreciate everything you're able to bring us, Averick. Because of you, I can manage operations from the driver's cab if need be. And on my days off, whenever you're not around, I sit in the office and balance the books. It was rough going at first, but I've nearly got the hang of it now. Okay. There we go. So now the question is, do I want to stop here, or do I want to continue with the Hildebrand quests? I think I'll keep going. They tend to be long, but they do come in patches as well, I think, if I remember correctly. So it's not like the whole quest line is going to be here, right? I guess we'll find out. If I need to stop, I'll stop. Let's see, yeah, straight down here. Bum, 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 bum. Wachumeqimeqi. Hey girl, what's up? The case of the displaced inspector. Looking rather lost herself, Wachumeqimeqi has come west in search of the missing inspector.
Why, hello there, Averick. Core, how serendipitous that we should cross paths in this far-flung nation. Have you come all this way to lend me a hand? Because let me tell you, I could use the help. You see, I've been doing my absolute darndest to track down the inspector ever since Mr. Poo-Poo's starship whisked him off to God's only know where. My best lead turned out to be the Thavnarian Truth. Eyewitness accounts in the latest issue described a shiny craft heading west across the ocean. So I packed a few things and headed as far west as I was able. This is where I ended up. I've made a few inquiries since my arrival, but I've been mostly acclimatizing myself to the native cuisine. Very important step, that. Anyway, seeing as fate has sent you to assist me, I suppose it's time I continue questioning the locals on the matter of unidentified flying gentlemen. Here, this should help aid in our investigations.
What is this?
It's an illustration of the starship, clipped from Dorian's publication. Having this in hand should make it much easier to explain what we're looking for. I'll ask around the markets hereabouts. As for you, well, I've yet to venture beyond the food stalls, so practically anywhere else but here. If you learn any useful information, come and find me around this spot. I'll be stuffing my, ears with delicious, intelligence. It is the Land Guard's duty to remain vigilant for threats and unusual developments that may warrant their intervention. It may be prudent to visit Bright Bloom Post and question the soldiers. You should show that picture to the city guards, and ask if they cited anything similar. I'll concentrate my efforts on the stall keepers and their delicious offerings of information.
You are one dedicated assistant, Nasha. Mobilja. Have you seen anything like this?
Yes. Is there something I can help you with?
Starship illustration. Illustration of a starship, clipped from the Thavnarian Truth. Have you seen this spaceship?
Actually, I have seen a vessel like that. It was some time before Zeralja's flying ships appeared. I watched it limp northwards through the skies above Tuliyola, wobbling about like it might crash to the ground at any moment.
Oh, good to know. And then we have Shikohe.
Searching for a strange ship, you say?
Yes, this one. Yes, I saw a flying disc just like that during a patrol in Shiloni. It was slowly drifting towards the ground and seemed to come down somewhere in Yasulani. If you're determined to find it, then that's where you should try next. What were they calling the place that's covered by the dome now? Heritage Found? Huh. So he actually landed here before the dome appeared. Probably about the same time for each. My forays into the stalls bore no fruit at all. None starship-shaped, anyway. How was your harvest, then? Those are some solid leads. Nice work, Averick. So by the sound of things, the ship was malfunctioning and eventually came down somewhere to the north of here. With any luck, this hostage found you mentioned will be the place we find the inspector. I think you mean heritage found. I doubt it will be so simple, and certainly not without incident, knowing how many matters involving the inspector tend to go. Let's correct her. I think you mean heritage found. Well, with you as my escort, I'm sure we'll arrive at the right spot eventually, and none the worse for wear. Shall we head off? Okay. And there goes the little stalker. He was being questioned by the guards. What's that? Oh, he's gone. It's so silly. Oh, good. Just teleported us here. That's nice. So, what do you think, Nashu? The air is all crackly and zappy. This is where the starship supposedly came down, so let's start our search for the inspector. Standard investigative procedure dictates that we question the residents for possible gentleman sightings. Off we go. Yep, here we go. You okay, dude? Don't think you should touch that. Okay, I guess we'll just leave him be. Aha, this man could be a potential witness. He looks like he might be too young. This is a small settlement, and all its inhabitants are known to me. If a man of such distinctive appearance and demeanor were among us, I'm sure I would have noticed. Perhaps he's wandering around somewhere inside Solution 9? They have so many more people, and he could easily go unnoticed in the crowds. You were here as Queensping's guest, as I recall. If your companion wishes to enter the city as well, then I suggest you make arrangements with the sentry at the tower entrance. Ooh, Solution 9. That sounds promising. Thank you for the tip. I'm afraid your friend won't be entering Solution 9 unless you can convince the sentry to let her in. Are we not going to help her little stalker? Nope, I guess not. Good luck, dude. Poor guy. Error detected. Verifying access rights. Unlimited Everkeep access confirmed. Can we let her in? Scanning unregistered visitor. Warning, warning, explosive device detected. Entry denied. I am not carrying explosives. This is medicine for treating Inspector Hildebrand's condition. Explosive medicinal compounds? Error does not compute. It's really quite simple. Inspector Hildebrand was sucked up by Mr. Poo-Poo's malfunctioning starship, after which it proceeded to drag him thousands of miles away and deposit him here. Ergo, you need to let me pass so I can blow away his brain cobwebs. They're gonna, like, explode trying to process this. Yeah. Error. Logic circuits overloading. Emergency shutdown initiated. We should have just brought Nashu with us when we tried to infiltrate the city.
Huh. It must be nap time. I guess we can just go in.
Well, I guess so. Oh, lucky you. Okay, so we made it in. Where's your little friend? Is he not here yet? Huh, I don't see him for once.
Core, that's a good-sized city.
Well, there's only one sure way of locating the inspector in a place like this. If there's an ongoing case, then that's where he'll be. Let's head to the lively part of town and look into any nefarious incidents, shall we? Do you know which is the lively part? True View? And that's in the eastern sector, you say? Right then, let's get to it. Okay, yep, over here. Jump to the Arcadian. Laid back Malala. You look a lot more like a Tower than a Lalafell.
Recent troubles? I saw a pair of soldiers mobilizing not moments earlier, responding to a disturbance, it seems. I don't think it was far from here, but I'm a bit hazy on the details.
Philemon, what about you? Case, huh? I've heard talk of an odd squealing creature of some sort, but I don't know if that's the kind of thing you're looking for. A squealing creature. Did the beavers make it in here? What kind of hairstyle do you have? Is that a hairstyle that we can actually get? What, like a crime? Now that you mention it, I did hear about a theft recently. Our city is peaceful, by and large, but anywhere you have a lot of people, incidents like these are bound to occur. Pardon me while I look at your hair. You have little, like, curly things here. Huh. Despite this recent robbery, the residents of Solution 9 are a law-abiding folk. Or so I'd like to think. Except when it comes to graffiti. Oh. Over here. Note the lalafell underneath the counter.
Oh, I also heard about that theft. Something was stolen from a nearby tavern, apparently. I got directions to the scene of the crime, so let's head over together.
The thief absconded with an aged bottle of spirits, the most expensive one in my establishment. I demand you find this criminal at once. No need to get all hot and bothered. The culprit is right under your nose.
My, looking dapper, aren't we, Hildebrand? But are you our Hildebrand? Or Alexandria's Hildebrand?
Admit it, punk. You pinched the hooch.
No, I don't think this is our Hildebrand.
Me? But why would you think? With the supply of souls cut off, folks with a habit have turned to black market rackets, and luxury goods of dubious provenance is one way of paying the asking price. A top-shelf bottle of juice would make for a fine trade, I'd say. By the by, you know there's a method for identifying contraband souls. Your regulator logs would tell the tale. Don't want to let us check 'em? Be my guest. I took a gander at the cabinet where the bottle was stored, and the lock shows obvious signs of tampering. Electro-picking tools are awful hard to handle, aren't they? Most amateurs get singed, but you've got scorch marks all over your mitts. Give it up, kid. We've got you dead to rights. Ugh. After they suspended soul provisions, I couldn't stop worrying about the future. It was a moment of weakness. Save it for the authorities. Take them away, boys.
That was Inspector Hildebrand, wasn't it?
He didn't sound very gentlemanly.
He must still be in shock after the starship's crash landing. A healthy dose of Nashu's delights will put him to rights.
Oh.
Let's make absolutely sure it's him first, shall we?
I suppose that would be the responsible course of action. Come on, we should hurry along before we lose sight of this ungentlemanly Hildebrand.
cool. Is the Lalafell nearby? Don't see him.
He walked that way. Or was it more of a mosey?
City's so pretty. Okay. He looks very grizzled. I don't think this is our Hildebrand.
He looks like the inspector, but he's a touch old. And mopey.
Oh! Yeah, if Hildebrand landed in here before the dome, then 30 years would have passed. So maybe he is the inspector, just old. Or...
"30 years passed inside the dome? Then if Inspector Hildebrand was here when it happened, that would put him in his 50s. He must have been living here so long, he's forgotten everything about his previous life. Luckily, I have just the thing to jog his memory."
Oh dear. Think I would have noticed such an obvious tail? I don't know what your game is, but bombs ain't toys. Best put them away before you hurt someone. Or yourself. Like me, I see neither of you are sporting regulators, so I suggest you be more careful with the only lives you got.
"Sir, don't you remember us? You're Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Gentleman Inspector Extraordinaire."
I've been called a lot of things, but nothing so insulting as a gentleman. I'm a weathered old fool with too many debts and regrets. Detective Hardiboiled. 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 And he was eating a hard-boiled egg before. I guess this explains that.
"Very impressive. But even with that name and those odd clothes, you might as well be the inspector's older, more wrinkled twin."
Hate to break it to you, but you're barking up the wrong tree.
Lose his hat? What's she doing? I didn't know she was a crafter. How did you craft a hard-boiled egg from an alchemist's tools? Why did you use culinarian tools? Whatever.
You seem awfully fond of those hard-boiled eggs. Here, this one's on me.
Is it a trick? Is it exploding hard-boiled egg? That would explain the alchemy tools.
Thanks, Dowface. You're a peach.
Yep. Nasha, what did you do? Oh my. Yep, that explains the alchemy tools.
Whew. That's one way to cure a hangover. You got me good.
Maybe we really do have the wrong person. The indestructibility is awfully Manderville-like, though. It might be someone who shares the same soul as Hildebrand. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I can see you're not who I thought you were, and that we need to keep searching.
A missing person, is it? If that's the rub, you can leave the sleuthing to me.
Oh, we could really use your help.
By the sound of things, this fellow looks a lot like me. Where did you say his name was? Or what'd you say his name was? Hildebrand? I'll find him, don't you worry. I could feel a hunch coming on already.
Are we sure this isn't the inspector? I'd like to rush off and do some investigative work of my own, but the city still has my head spinning. I think I'll wait and see if this Detective Hardiboiled is as good as he seems. Meanwhile, you should get back to whatever it is that famous adventurers do when they're not embroiled in one of our fantastical cases.
The dame had me looking for a needle in a neon-lit haystack. A city with an allergy to sleep.
This twin of mine had himself well and truly lost himself. The trail was colder than the ice at the bottom of my glass. But I could smell it in the air, like the cloying stench of a cheap perfume. A conspiracy.
Stay tuned for further episodes of Detective Hardiboiled.
Wait, do we have a Nashu twin here? Nope, that's just not you. with Godbert in the background there.
The inspector has finally set foot upon the Dawntrail. Get ready for inconceivably further Hildebrand adventures.
He's got a little hat and glasses. Who knows what his case will be this time? When it happens, whatever happens, you'll be there on the scene. Oh my. Oh, okay, well that was much shorter than I expected.
Detective Hardiboiled has taken on the case of the displaced inspector, so for the moment, we wait to see what he digs up. I'm sure there'll be plenty for us to do when the clues start to pour in.
I'll have to rewatch that scene just a couple seconds ago, because I could see there are like a ton of different Inspector Hildebrands in there. We had Brandehild, somebody that looked like it was a glowing Hildebrand. So I don't know. That was fun though. So silly. Let's see. So I think I've done all the new stuff. At least I'm aware of. I did the Christmas quest. Did the Wachumeqimeqi quest. Did the Hildebrand quest. Started the custom deliveries quest. So yeah, I think that's it for now. I know there's the what is the new raid called? Wait, this is probably being high-end duty, right? Ooh, we got a new category. Cloud of Darkness Chaotic. I would love to do this, but I'm not sure I'm skilled enough. And I don't like have a guild or a free company or like a party consistently to do this with. I don't know. Maybe I'll see what people say about it though. If it's more party finder friendly, then maybe I'll try it out. But it sounds like you have to do it like a lot in order to get the rewards for like the mounts and the glamours and stuff. So there actually might not even be glamour. It might just be regular armor. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see about that. But looks like that's all. Looks like that's all for today, at least for Final Fantasy. I might be streaming more Void Terrarium later. We'll see. But yeah, anyway, that's it for now. So thanks for tuning in, and see y'all later, folks. Bye-bye.